All right, Cancer, let's do a reading for you. I think I'm going to start out with Mystic Tarot because I think, yeah, there's Seven of Cups on the bottom, and I'm getting this, I don't know, there's been a bit of a dreamy energy today. It's storming here. Um, and the Mystic Tarot is kind of like, it sees kind of on a different, in that, through the veil kind of High Priestess energy from this deck. Look, Seven of Cups is the card that pops out. You saw me shuffling. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, walking away from dreams and into, get out of my dreams and into my car kind of energy going on here. That's the outcome. Woo! Got a couple of cards for the outcome. That's too many. Let's see though. Well, all right. So I'm keeping them. The World. You have been doing a lot of work, spending time with family, kind of putting some pieces together for yourself, and that has resulted in communication from, I think, several people from your past. Somebody that either you put out in the cold or you both put each other out in the cold. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with the Queen of Pentacles. Lots of water energy here, lots of cups. So, but there's almost an energy of someone from your past that maybe you may have had a relationship with them, but it feels a long time ago. Okay. Could also be, I mean, with the Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups right here, and then Two of Cups and the outcome, it could be a long distance relationship. It also could be that this is a past life energy with the Six of Cups there, but something you've walked away from has made you a magnet for things to come towards you, okay? Including stability. It looks like maybe you've struggled with waiting on money in some way, and maybe that's even, well, again, there's a magnetization for abundance to come towards you. So for some people, that could be, if you're worried about financial stuff, that stuff might be changing for you. If you've been focused on, I'd really like to have somebody in my life, then, it could be all the above if you're somebody who manifests towards you. Let's clarify. I like to balance dreamy mysticism with hard science, so that's why I'm using the Star Trek deck. There's a method to my madness, you all. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Cups, right there. Walking away, get out of my dreams, right? You don't want it in your head anymore. You want it, oh, Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. Six of Swords, moving on. Get out of my dreams and into my car. This is in the traditional deck. It's somebody in a boat, Get out of my dreams and into my boat. I mean, that's the that's the energy there. Somebody that you all have been in each other's heads. You may not have known what they looked like. Have you ever done that? Had a dream that you're going to meet somebody and then you met them and you're like, I know that that's who I was dreaming about. Yeah, moving on from heartbreak, there's the Three of Swords on top of the Eight of Cups. Two of Swords, you made a decision, chose a path of healing, it looks like. Six of Cups, right there together. Let's clarify this Page of Cups in the home environment. Definitely walked away from some pain in your past. This could be this person coming in again. If you never had a relationship with them, you're in a place to have a relationship with them now, or you're ready to accept soulmates into your life or new love into your life. Knight of Wands on top of the Page of Cups, and Page of Wands, and Six of Wands. That's interesting. So this is like, I think I said you might have been spending time with family, You might be spending time with like your children or your parents, or people that are close to you. It's like you've had a lot of people in your house, or you're getting ready to do that. You shifted a perspective. So instead of worrying about romance, you were really worried about getting other things in line. Six of Wands, so some of you, you're getting a lot of attention from the people around you. I'll just put it that way. It could be a number of different things. It could be work related, where you're getting accolades for job well done. This is home environment, but really that home environment really means the people and places that you're around the most. It could also mean your community. Maybe some of you are getting recognized in your community. The moon at the bottom, so there's a lot of things. Two of Cups, an Ace of Wands. You know what? Some of you need to watch the Gemini read. If you're a Gemini, Cancer, Cusper, they got Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands together in a very passionate new beginning. Okay, so you might watch that read too. Cancer energy with the moon, so it could be another Cancer sign or water sign, because there's a lot of water in this. There's lots of swords showing up though too. I mean, it could be any sign, but look, there's Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. We already saw the Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords, so somebody's, everybody has free will, but it's like somebody coming to tell you the truth. Eight of Swords, that's really somebody's been in their head about how to tell you how they feel. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The Tower. Some of you might have to choose between two people. Now, don't pay attention to gender, okay? Because some of these situations might be same-sex relationships. They could be polyamory. You need to fit this into your narrative, okay? Speaking of same-sex relationships and polyamory and all that, happy Pride Month for my peeps out there. But there is a feeling of a choice between two different worlds. It's a choice between a steady kind of thing, or a more cerebral kind of thing, or a more passionate kind of thing. So there's several paths here. Nine of Swords, the Devil, the Hermit. There's Capricorn and Virgo energy there. So there's something that's really exciting and something that's more stable, and you're in your head about which thing to choose. Could be that some of you are getting some offer to move or travel, and so you're worried about how that might affect your stability, okay? Some of you might be moving to a new place. But either way, there's I get like a really good energy from this Tower, though. It's like, it's not things falling apart. It's just a lot happening at once, and it definitely changes your world, okay? Definitely changes things for you, but it's not bad. Typically after we go through a Tower moment where things feel really heavy, then we have a peaceful time period. Tower moments usually beget awakening and ascension too, and so my lovely Cancers, if you're very, very spiritual, that might mean that you are getting more downloads lately, or more messages, things like that. You might be in a very spiritual phase. It's not for everyone, but so Five of Pentacles, Six of Cups, so some energy where you or they were out in the cold, or both of you, you're manifesting for a reconciliation. You have that Ace of Swords in the near future, and Ace of Swords can definitely mean reconciliation energy. And so some of you may have had like feelings for someone for a really long time where it never went anywhere. There's definitely a chance that moves forward. Page of Cups, so that could be an offer. It might leave a little bit to be desired, but they're trying, okay? Queen of Pentacles. You have the Queen and King of Pentacles right there. And here. So, there is a partnership that makes sense as far as stability goes. But there's several different scenarios that are at play here. So, for some of you that are wanting to bring stability in, there's a chance for that. For some of you that are wanting something more passionate, that's here too. Nine of Pentacles, some of you are going to choose to go it alone. Maybe you've gotten a divorce and there's some kind of settlement coming, you know, like their life insurance or something. There's definitely communication with a new soulmate happening. Four of Swords, healing, okay? And some of you, remember I said you're tapping into something spiritual? Well, the Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles can also mean that, tapping in spiritually, okay? Creating a sense of stability for yourself. The Fool, so a new beginning, right? Okay. So there's Three of Cups. Might be getting out with friends and doing things out, you know, out in the world, whatever. Also, there is a feeling of traveling here for some of you. Let's clarify this Three of Cups and Fool, though. I want to know what those are there for. I feel like some of you are getting some major award in the community, and like I can see somebody standing up giving a speech at a podium. So that's very... It also could be a marriage that I'm seeing, you know, because sometimes there's somebody giving the sermon at the wedding. Both of those energies are showing up. Two of Wands, Knight of Swords, somebody moving fast towards you. Four of Pentacles. If this is happening for you, you're keeping it quiet, but there's that Seven of Cups again, and Judgment. So some of you have made a decision to move on out of a long-term relationship, but there definitely is energy moving towards you. Soulmate energy. Let's get a little bit more clarification with my personal deck and see what Spirit has to say. So that was the first card that dropped with Gemini too, Gangnam Style. So change of priorities. Sit still, look pretty. You're like really taking control of your life. Some of you might have started your own business with boss energy. Sit still, look pretty by Dia. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Might be somebody that you're dealing with. Those signs also might be strongly in your chart as well. But they're also about stability, right? The Diamond, Aries energy. I'm just getting with that, like igniting the fire. Igniting your passion. Aquarius energy with the Amethyst. So connection to Spirit, trust and grace. You're trusting yourself. Fool in the Rain. Taking a risk. Someone has been afraid to tell you the truth. That's right on top of that Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords, where somebody's coming in to tell you the truth. Could be some twin flame energy here, where you've been in a separation phase with this person for a long time. And so even though the person isn't new, the relationship is new for some of you. Respect, there's that boss energy again. Respect by Aretha Franklin. Citrine, Sagittarius energy. Warm, positive, fiery energy. Okay, that's what I'm getting from those fire sign cards coming out. Some of you have chosen a completely different direction to go in. Yeah, this soulmate, I like me better when I'm with you. You feel inspired by this person. Okay. And so there's also, because again, humble, Kendrick Lamar. So it's like this person maybe in the past you felt like was arrogant, but they're learning their humility. Earth Star Chakra. Again, it's like that goddess energy is what I'm getting from that, you know. And it's the super root, the Earth Star Chakra. Your intuition is correct. So if you're feeling red flags from somebody, listen. If you're not feeling those red flags, what I say to, not that long ago in one of the reads, if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, it's a duck. So just go with it. Yeah, I miss you. I miss you. Somebody's sending you that message. I miss you. It really feels like this person up here. Leo energy with Peridot. So keep sight of important things. Opal, Libra energy, balance and harmony is what you're after right now. Timing has been off, so this person is feeling like the timing is getting to the place where things are lining up, okay? I attract that which I deserve from the universe, so karma's coming into play. Acceptance of this situation is coming into play. In My Life by the Beatles, that's a divine counterpart. So you waited a long time. Some of you have waited a long time for this person to grow up. Looks like they're getting there. Because that's a divine counterpart, big healthy love card. Also could be a brand new person in your life. Maybe not a brand new soul in your life, but a brand new person in this life for some of you. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So if this person's asking you to meet them somewhere or travel to see them, yeah, I'm getting some of that energy. Some of you, this was a karmic lesson in the past, but there's been some healing that has occurred, okay? I think about you often at times I can't sleep. Ooh, I feel like somebody's been already talking to some of you. This is already coming up for some of you. This communication has already opened up. I just get like I'm sorry about what happened. I couldn't really help what happened. I had to take care of things. Like, that's definitely coming through. I mean, I don't have a card that says that, but that energy is coming through. So, take what resonates, Cancer, because there's a lot of different scenarios at play in this. I'm going to move these out of the way and get some advice from Spirit for you. With my personal oracle cards. Venus is in Cancer right now, so that might matter for you. Mercury and Jupiter are in Taurus, I believe. Mercury's direct right now. It is not in retrograde. Pluto is in retrograde in Aquarius. So that might mean that, you know, people are having a hard time keeping things to themselves right now. So you might get some confessions or some pretty clear downloads from people. Let's get some advice for Cancer, please. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. What advice do you have for Cancer? Okay, no one's sex parts are going to heal your soul. It's on you. I'm not saying don't have sex, okay? What I'm saying is understand if you're using it as a coping skill. Be self-aware about it. 1111, you're on the right path. You know, what I get is in the past, maybe you had a sexual relationship with someone and like the sex was really good, but the relationship wasn't. And now there's so much healing energy in this read. Pray, meditate. Call a friend, so reach out to your trusted peeps. What else, Spirit, for Cancer? What does it matter how many lovers you have if none of them gives you the universe? For real. Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? I'm going to say this. You can have great sex with people, but until you, like, make love to somebody that you really, really deeply have that soul connection with, it's completely different. Seek a professional. Some of you that are starting a business, there are some side of the business that you may not know all the pieces to. So it's like, I'm strongly getting talked to a lawyer for some of you, okay? Strongly, it doesn't have to necessarily be about a business. It could be something else, but it's a strong message to reach out to a lawyer, okay? Compare yourself with who you were yesterday, okay? You're different. You've changed since then. You've learned, even if it's just been a day, okay? We all learn lessons every day. We're different every time that we, you know, start a new day. So remember that. You've made progress. Anything else? Okay, exercise, fresh air. So some of you might really need to be thinking about vitamins, and I'm getting vitamin D big time, okay? Vitamin D. Get outside, get some sunshine on your skin, but wear sunscreen, okay? Take care of that body. bipolar personality disorders, and that's over by Seek a Professional. So if some of you have been dealing with someone who has some mental health issues, definitely try to help them with the resources that they need, or encourage and support them. Okay, you don't have to take it on. Nobody can heal somebody else. Okay, we don't have the ability to do that. I'm a therapist. I can't make people better. Okay, they have to be absolutely engaged in their own healing. Okay, I can't just wave a magic wand. They have to show up. They have to do the work. If it is you struggling with that, get back on track. Okay, exercise, fresh air, pray, meditate. If it's medications that you need, get back on your medications. Get back on track. Okay, call the people that are close to you that understand. And it's okay. Like, we all get off track, so don't beat yourself up. Every time that we screw up, okay, every time we make some mistake, we learn from that. So just learn from it and move forward, and reach out to your professional support and your personal support, right? Informal and formal supports is what we call that. You're not alone, okay? And if it means that you've burned some bridges, there are always new people around to reach out to, including 988, okay? 988, 24/7, you can call or text if you need help, okay? So no shame in that, okay, at all. Communication is connection. And trauma is a fact of life. It does not, however, have to be a life sentence. So there's some deep messages here about you dealing with that inner child work, or that shadow work, reaching out to professionals and your friends and family, the people that love you, that support you. Heavy message there for that, okay? If you've been dealing with some grief, which I'm picking up a little bit in this read, that there are some of you that are grieving, do something to attend to that, okay? Go visit the grave. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be someone that has passed, but if it is someone that's passed, go visit the grave. Go put some flowers on there. Talk to them for a while. If it's, a relationship that you're grieving, do something to attend to that. Build a fire outside and write a letter and then burn it. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do. Don't do anything destructive. Do things that are helpful and help you move forward, right? At the bottom, there are some things you learn best in calm and some in storm. Definitely, okay? My heart is with you, Cancer, because I just feel a sense of there's been a struggle there, and maybe you've been isolating. So it's time to, reconnect. Time to reconnect. Let's get some runes for you. Wunjo, Gifu, and let's get one more. And Need. Okay, so there's been a little bit of hesitation from you, and a little bit of delay in you experiencing the joys and gifts. And there was a lot of messages in there about things that you've been dealing with. It may have felt like the universe was against you in some way. It's not, okay? The universe is busy. It doesn't conspire against one person. But what it's telling me is that maybe you had a lot of doubts. Maybe you had a lot of struggles and things, obstacles, challenges. And the universe is spinning around regardless, right? What was that song by Reba where she has a broken heart, but then what the heck, the sun comes up the next day, right? I can't remember the name of that song, but that's the message in the song is, and you can say that from Annie too, the sun will come up tomorrow, right? And I know that seems a little bit Pollyanna, but what I'm saying is the world turns regardless of what happens to us, okay? We move forward regardless, that's what the Wheel of Fortune tells us. Karma spins the wheel no matter what. So you've got Wunjo, which is about joy, and Gifu, which is about gift, okay? So joyful times are approaching, gifts are coming, but it really has a lot to do with your attitude, okay? Self-fulfilling prophecy works both ways, in the way in which good things come to us and the way in which obstacles approach and how we deal with them. Our attitude means everything, okay? If we say, oh, this person isn't going to come talk to me, oh, this isn't going to happen, if we're doubting everything and we're not accepting the abundance coming to us, then it will not happen, okay? People don't go buy a lottery ticket and say, I'm not going to win. They buy a lottery ticket with hope, okay? And that's a very, very small percentage of the population that actually wins, right? But they're all hopeful when they buy the ticket. Point is, you cannot win the lottery, so to speak, unless you go buy the ticket. You cannot meet people if you're not doing things in which to meet people. You cannot experience good things if you don't get out of bed, right? Get up, put your feet on the floor, right? Once you get your feet on the floor, go wash your face, okay? Tiny little bitty things, movement forward, okay? And then things will suddenly start to happen for you, but it is about your attitude change. And I'm not saying it's a flip of a switch, okay? I understand that. For some people with real severe depression, it's not, I can just flip a switch and be happy. It takes micro movements to get there sometimes. So what I'm saying is, make some of those micro movements, you know, reach out for that support. And slowly things will turn around, but a lot of it is about our attitude in which what comes to us, okay? Self-fulfilling prophecy works both ways, and so does karma, okay? Maybe you need to put some drops of good karma into your good karma bucket. So in whatever way that resonates with you, obviously everybody's story is different, but I do see good things coming if you're not in your own way, okay? Let's get some advice from our fairy friends. See what they have to say to us today. Thank you, fairy guys. And Spirit, what advice do you have for Cancer? Ooh, some of you are portaling. Where do we play? In nature. That's where the garden gate will take you there. Yeah. Some of you definitely have spiritual gifts. Have the ability to do portaling. You might look that up. Okay. There's lots to that. What else, Spirit? What other advice do you have for Cancer? I think I've gotten portals for Cancer several times over the last couple of months. I mean, you'll remember if you've watched several times. Or go back and watch. Travel. Definitely. Oh, look. Portals and travel. Some of you can astral travel. Of all the things you can do, travel is in the cards for you. Now, some of you that you're traveling and going on vacations or traveling to see people. Courage, young heart. Stand tall. Don't let the love decrease. You're a warrior of peace. Choose the path of peace. There might be somebody, you know, I got in there that some of you might have had a narcissist or maybe someone abusive in your past. You're a warrior of peace. Choose the path of peace. Do not step into arguments with people that it doesn't matter what you do, right? You're never going to win because they'll just switch the situation around so that they'll win, okay? You can't argue with somebody like that. I mean, you can, but it's maddening. Practice. After a while, you'll dance on air. Practice makes perfect. You're almost there. There is something that you're wanting to get into that you need to learn more about. So just dig deep into that. I have a feeling that when you decide to take on a project, you're going to get it done. This really suggests movement in a lot of ways, and a lot of your read did. Lead the way. Take the reins today. Others will follow if you lead the way. Believe. Magic is there when you believe, so dream big things you can achieve. Just lots of messages. Then there was rain. It's raining here. So, but a lot of what this is saying is you have the skills and abilities to do what you want, but a lot of times you're getting in your own way, in your own head too much. And so just, I'm sending lots of love and light to you, Cancer, because there's lots of beautiful messages here about, you know, you have the ability to do the things that you want to do. Find the support that you need, professional or, you know, friendships or family, okay? So this is your read. Thank you for all of the subscribers and all of the likes, shares, and sweet comments. If you have not liked or subscribed, please do, because it helps me out so much, okay? I do appreciate all of the support, all of the views. Truly appreciate that. With that being said, I hope to see you soon, Cancer.